Ooh, look at Jerry with the butters. Oh, Jerry looking fly with the butters. What he doing out here, Jerry? Tell him.
Yo,
Hey,
fuck him up, Jerry.
hey, yo, pull your pants up, dog. No, that was just a compliment. Greetings. Welcome. This is Words with Ali. I'm your host, Ali C. Wright. And this week's episode, I'm going to say some words on awareness, but more specifically, gentleness. Now, the world is a cruel place. There's a lot of cruelty that happens, and it's hard to be, I guess, in a mind state of thinking to be kind to everything and everyone. You know, I've been bullied. I've been put in situations where I had to fight people, multiple people at once. And I guess I could have, I guess not to be, braggadocious, I could have been a lot more imposing and cruel in those situations. But, I had this acute awareness that, these are people that other people care about. I may not care about them, but other people do. Other people love these people and look out for them. They probably grew up with them, seen them grow from little children all the way up until grown, adult, ignorant men. And who am I to punish them? Why should I be the one that punishes them? I shouldn't punish them. But I can't let them hurt me. And I guess, I look at these, especially those situations where, you go out, you're having a good time, you get a little bit too drunk, you might bump into, because, sometimes I'm a little clumsy, I might bump into somebody, and they'll go like, oh, what the fuck, man, hey, don't be bumping into people and stuff, huh? Oh, you stepped on my new Adidas shoes. Oh, man, they're all scuffed. Looks like I gotta fight you. I'm just chilling here like, hey, man, not that big a deal. Let me just, let me buy you a drink. Let me buy you a drink. Let's be friends. Let's come together and, hang out. This is an icebreaker right here. This is not an attack on your Adidas, sir. This is a new friend opportunity. How about that? Let's go. I don't want to make new friends. I don't trust new friends. None of this. I gotta fight you. I'm full of pride. I gotta punch. I'm gonna go for a punch. And from there that it takes its course. And it's kind of weird. I've been in those situations so often that I am so aware of when they're about to throw a punch. It's like you motherfuckers be telegraphing your shit so much. It's like you're moving your whole body before the fist even gets near me. I don't know what the fuck y'all trying to do. Do some training, read a book, study some kung fu movies or something. It's you can't telegraph like that. Especially on someone like me that's, I'm big, but I'm quick with it. I'm quick with it. So yeah, sidestep, weave, and then my course of action is I can counter, or I can just go hey buddy, are you sure about that? You're not him. Are you sure about that? Because I can easily end this, but I'm asking you if you want to continue. And you got the countdown. like when you're playing a fighting game, you got the countdowns do you want to continue? And they get caught by that Alabama slammer. Just straight uppercuts and hooks. And then just stand there and watch. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what's wild is like the entire time I was trying to avoid the conflict. And sometimes and often, you get put in a situation where you have no choice but to, I guess, react. And you have to be aware, especially if you're like in a conflict with someone smaller than you or someone that's not, I'll just say fully aware. It's not nice to, I guess, go all out on them. And, because like I've witnessed some terrible fights where, some people they just go in. They start stomping the motherfucker. I'm like, damn. Like, I understand you're trying to defend yourself, but like, if you reach the point where you're just attacking them back instead of like trying to defend and, end the conflict, then yeah, that's pretty fucked up. And I guess, yeah, I'm aware that, these are people that other people care about. And I don't want to inflict unnecessary harm. But I will, yeah, defend myself. Like always. And yeah, not just in like physical conflicts, but like emotional conflicts too. Like, you have to defend yourself. But you don't have to overly defend yourself to the point where you're hurting someone. That's never good. And like, honestly, man, I usually just step back. I find it to be the best course of action in physical, emotional, all types of conflicts. Because I'm not put in a situation where I have to, I guess, act out of character in order to defend myself. And, like, sometimes shit goes too far. And like, so often you hear stories about people like, yeah, I got into a bar fight, fucking dude ended up dying, went to prison. Or this guy pissed me off, or this person was talking shit. And it's like, bruh, it's not worth it. It's better to go through life caring and being kind to people than, being a fucking battle ram. Or being a hog rider, raged up at the bridge, and your enemy has no elixir. Hog rider! And you're just running in there, just smashing shit. Shout out to Clash Royale players out there. I'm Ultimate Champion. Just saying that. Just putting that out there. Ultimate Champion Clash Royale. Pretty good at the game. Anyway, yeah, I think it's the best policy to operate with a kind heart and treat people with care, because like, you never know what people are going through. And that's the thing, like, at a very young age, I was able to pick up on people's emotions and feelings without even talking to them. Just being in their presence, I could feel it. And I guess when you're able to intuitively feel what other people are feeling, it kind of wears on you. It's like you're walking around and everything is affecting you. Everything that's in your vicinity is like affecting how you feel, because you're feeling what they feel too. And I guess that allowed me to be able to understand and treat people with more gentleness than I guess they usually get from other people. Because yeah, more often than not, if you know what someone's going through, like, you'll treat them a lot differently than if you didn't. Because yeah, it's hard to, you can't read people's minds, and you can't know all of the things that are affecting them. And which is why I always stress, it's important to talk about how you feel and talk about everything and express it, because the alternative is bottling shit up, and then shit gets, you know, blown up out of proportions inside of you, and then, you know, it progresses and it makes you worse and worse and worse until, you know, you just can't deal with it anymore. And there's some people in my life I really wished, would have spoke, so I could get a real understanding of how deep the sadness was, and maybe I could have reached out to someone else for help for them. Because yeah, at that time I was still a kid. I didn't know. I could feel. It was weird. I could feel that they were off, but I didn't know exactly how to navigate it. I didn't know exactly, should I tell somebody? Should I guess talk to their family about it, or should I let them, you know, deal with it privately? Maybe they'll get through it. I don't know. And yeah, in hindsight, you know, I should have done something more, but there's no way I could have known what would have happened. And that's tragic. But yeah, I always stress, talk and reach out. If you feel super low, there's so many resources out there. There's no reason why you have to be alone. Like, there's no reason. And I guess going through bad experiences made me aware of how much gentleness is necessary. Everything's hard, everything's, cold and this and that. People need to be loved. It's a need, it's a necessity for life. If you live loveless, that affects everything you do, and then it becomes weaponized, and everything becomes categorically removable. And when it gets to that point, then nothing seems special, nothing seems worth it. And that's when people end up feeling numb. And I was in that place for a while. This is not a funny episode, is it? But anyway. It was like, motherfuckers was like, yo, this is fucking depressing. Hey, yo, where's the comedy, dog? You started off with comedy and you're going into like deep shit. Motherfucker, it's philosophy and comedy. But, yeah, navigating, I guess, tragedies can leave you in states where you'll feel numb, but I guess always having the outlook of, sharing and caring, Care Bears, I love that shit. And they shoot laser beams out their chests and shit. It's like, bow, bitch, look at me, laser beams and shit. I care about you, motherfucker. Oh, see, as soon as I bring up comedy, I just end up telling fucking nothing but jokes and completely lose my train of thought. But yeah, life is about loving each other and caring for each other and being there for each other. With chosen family, friends, uh, relationships, pets, strangers. The more gentleness this world has, the better it becomes. And yeah, of course, there's times where you can't be gentle, and you gotta be stern and strong, and, you can't show your soft underbelly. But that can't be 100% of the time. That can't be your entire existence. And I guess I'm hoping that more people become more aware, like Like, even just looking back at my past and like all these situations I was in, I'm like, so many sketchy situations. And I guess I was trying to avoid, shit at home and other shit. And I'd go out, you know, 15 going to these like punk shows and all these different places and interacting with, wild shit. And then later on, have my own band and, was going through some shit at that, like near the end. And I ended up, you know, losing touch with myself for a bit. And I was put in more difficult situations because I was not being gentle with myself. And, I had to defend myself during those times. And yeah, I really regret those times. But if I was gentle with myself, if I took care to think and be aware of how I was feeling, maybe I wouldn't have put myself in those situations. Maybe I would have thought about, oh, maybe I shouldn't go to this house party where there's none drinking and just going there by myself just to get drunk and party and shit. And then end up fighting like 3 different people. Like, that shit's wild. That was one night. And not even just one fight. It was like 3 separate fights in one night. I was just fucking, was getting smashed. I was pissed off. And I was like, bruh, that's not the way to operate. That's not being very nice. Fucking hitting people with shoryukens and spinning kicks and shit. Uh, what the fuck? Yeah, it's wild. What the fuck was I doing then? That was so silly. Like, all I had to do was just cry. That's all I needed. I just needed to cry and let out the fucking emotion instead of bottling up and it's like, oh, I'm a piece of shit. I need to fucking make other people hurt because I'm hurt. It's like, no, that's fucking stupid. That's so stupid. If you're in a place like that and you're feeling that, fucking sit with your feelings and feel it. That adage that hurt people is true. But like, you can't be adding to that if you're in that state. You gotta try to fucking manage. And if you can't manage by yourself, reach out to people. Self soothe or find something to help soothe that, I guess, need. I know it feels like a need, but it's not a need to go out and hurt people. It's just a want. A dangerous want, too, because, like, fuck, yeah, you end up in jail. I'm very lucky I didn't, stay in that state for too long, but yeah, it's something I reflect upon a lot. But yeah, living intrinsically is mixed with pain, and pain is experience. You can learn a lot from it. You can gain a lot from it. And yeah, it sucks. It really sucks. But if you want to be in a state where you're growing instead of being stagnant or regressing, you might have to go through times where you're dealing with pain. And yeah, as always, never take it out on other people. But let me also say, never take it out on yourself. You're the person you need to be most gentle with. You need to love you. You need to care for you. Because at the end of the day, when all's said and done, you're with you 100% of the time. And how you think about yourself, how you treat yourself, will affect your entire life. So think positive, and also be aware of what you're feeling and deal with it appropriately. And I guess, yeah. Be nice, motherfucker. Be nice. It's nice. Except if a motherfucker steals your wallet. Don't be nice. You gotta be stern about that shit. Yeah, I ain't forgot that shit. Motherfucker stole my wallet, tried to tell me, like, oh, I didn't steal your wallet. Oh, I saw your wallet and I picked it up and I put it in your shirt pocket, but I didn't steal it. Yeah, alright. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you're the only one that saw it. You're the only one that touched it. And yet it was never found. I'm just saying. This is years ago this happened, but like, I'm still pissed about it. Because you know what it was? I had to replace every single piece of ID I had. Replace every fucking card. All the fucking licenses. I had fucking fishing licenses. I had fucking electrical licenses and shit in there. Had to replace all of that shit. Wait weeks. Weeks at a time. For one. Buy it and then get another one. And wait more weeks and more weeks and more. It's like, fuck. It's like, I'd rather just take all the money out the wallet and leave the fucking wallet. I only had like $40 in it. It's like, bruh. Like, that's shitty. So let me just say as a PSA announcement. If you see a wallet and you're broke, just take the money. And then bring the wallet to a police station. Say, oh, I didn't see any money. You know what? That's the most honorable thing you can do as a human being. Because IDs are annoying to replace. So yeah, if you're out there and you're listening, just know, I forgive you. That was fucked up. I hope you're doing okay. And yeah, if you rob anybody else in the future, just take just the money. You know? Just take just the money. You don't need to take the entire wallet and someone's entire life and identification. I mean, if you're going to be using it for scams and shit, I guess maybe you need it. But, like, maybe you shouldn't be doing scams. You know? Have I told y'all I don't like scammers? I think I have an episode on that. Yeah, my email has been bombarded with scams. And it makes it pretty much unusable for the intended purposes of this podcast. So fucking stutters. So if you did send me an email recently, I just cleared out everything. So I apologize if your questions aren't being answered. Yeah, the fucking spam is ridiculous. I did not know there was that many fucking scammers and spamming shit. It was like just thousands. Just thousands. I'm sure it's like not that many of you sending emails, but if there were, like, I have no idea. Just like completely wrecked. I don't need, like, I want to hear from y'all, but like, fuck. This is not the way to do it. I don't know how Bill Burr does his shit. I don't know. Maybe he has like a specific filter or something. Maybe I gotta buy a fucking email filter with AI or some shit, some chat GBT shit. If like certain words come up or certain questions are asked. Because like it's the same shit. It's like, oh, I want to invest in your country. I want to invest in this. It's like, oh, if I have millions of dollars, just give me some of your money so I could get the millions unlocked. It's like, no one's gonna believe that shit. And if they do, you're fucking preying on people that, you know, have lost their faculties. You know, and that's not right. That's fucked up. And I know you scammers are fucking heartless, but like, please, stop. Get some help. You know? Because you're out there hiding behind a screen, ruining people's lives and not seeing the damage. So maybe you might feel okay doing it. It's like, oh, yeah, I can't see that I hurt somebody. I can't see that this person's suffering. So it's okay to fucking keep scamming them and rob them of their life savings and everything that they worked for. It's not right. I'm aware of you. Yeah, see how I'm bringing everything full circle? Awareness. So you best believe you're going to get got. You heard me? So yeah, on that note, you guys take care. You guys treat each other with kindness, gentleness, love. Um, we're in this together, this life. But mainly treat yourself with gentleness. Be kind to yourself. And as always, love yourself. And go after your dreams. Make your dreams a reality. I didn't know how to end this. Oh, fuck. Why am I like this? Anyway. So, yeah. Alright, y'all. Take care. Peace.